Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azman bin Razman, and my thesis is about properties of lightly used cooking oil and their influence on medicinal quality. This is my table of content. We go to the introduction. My background of the study, which WCO cook, is a waste cooking oil that is a byproduct of edible oil used for cooking. Annually, the estimated amount of WCO generate worldwide range from 78 million to 200 million metric tons. In Malaysia alone, it is estimated that approximately 150,000 tons of WCO are produced annually, which translates to roughly 417 tons of WCO daily. So, my first statement is the factors of increasing the quality of biodiesel produced from WCO. Second one is the usage of time of WCO can lead to a lower biodiesel yield, poorer quality, and increased stock formation. So there are three objectives in this study. They are to investigate the characteristic of likely used WCO from different type of usage by using the FFA value and moisture content. Second, to evaluate the effect of temperature and reaction time during clarification on the yield of the diesel produced from likely used the ratio of different types of usage. And lastly is to compare the quality of biodiesel produced from the likely used WCO at the different types of usage by analyzing the viscosity, FFA content, moisture content, and functional groups. Next, we go to the lecture review, which we, we start with the concept of WCO, which also known as a used cooking oil or kitchen grease, is a which it was a byproduct of cooking with edible oil. It is a sticky, semi-solid substance that is mostly yellow or brown and has a strong stench. It is made up of triglyceride, free fatty acids, and minor components such as phospholipids and sterols. To produce a biodiesel, the WCO will be goes it for a reaction which are called transactivation with a presence of catalyst and alcohol. Then the biodiesel and glycerol will be produced. The biodiesel will be analyzed for FFA value, moisture content, viscosity, and FTIR for functional group. So we go to metallurgy, which the same for safe preparation, the WCO will be filtered and labeled based on their usage of time, which WCOA is 2 times of usage, and WCOB is 3 times of usage. So we go to for the analysis of WCO, which the FFA value was analyzed by using the acid-base titration. The moisture content was analyzed by using the oven drying with 105 degrees Celsius for 2 hours using the oven. Next, we go to the reaction used for conversion of biodiesel, which transesterification. The the temperature will be varied from 50 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius. And after choosing the optimum temperature, the temperature will be used for the variant of reaction, which 60 minutes to 150 minutes. Then after obtain the both optimum condition, will be analyze the highest biodiesel yield for both WCO, which are the FA value, the moisture content, viscosity, and functional group. My bad. In the classification, the alcohol that used was methanol, and the catalyst used is NaOH. So we go to the result and discussion, which the analysis of WCO. WCOB was 80% higher than WCOA, which this is due the FA value of WCOB was found to be 80% higher than WCOA, even though the difference in usage time was only once. The FA value is in the WCOB increased due to the thermal degradation from the repetitive usage of cooking oil. And due to the higher temperature while frying also, the factors that can increase the level of free fatty acid in the WCOB. In terms of moisture content, it was observed that uh, the motion content from both WCO is 2 to 4 times higher than from FCO, that is fresh cooking oil. But in terms of to compare for both WCO, WCOB sample was 2 times higher than WCOA. This due to the increased cooking oil usage cause more moisture from food particle to seep into the oil and cause the moisture content in the oil to condense and form on the oil surface. Thus, it introducing to the additional moisture content in the WCO. Okay, next we go to the task identification for the effect of temperature on body cell yield. Um, the result will shown that the trend of the effect of temperature was to be seen increase from 50 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius, then decrease after 60 degrees Celsius. This happened due it has reached its optimal reaction condition that occur at 50 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius, but the radiation yield decreased beyond 60 degrees Celsius because of the methanol evaporation, increased saponification, and potential thermal degradation. It was revealed that both WCO has achieved the highest biodiesel yield at 60 degrees Celsius, which is 94.18% and 87.58%. Um, from the result, they have shown that the temperature of 60 degrees Celsius was chosen as the optimal temperature for both biodiesel. Next, we go for the trans esterification, which from the result shown the FFA content and moisture content needed to be determined, as the high level of FFA content in the WCO can affect the production of high biodiesel yield by uh, affect the production of low biodiesel yield. Sorry, my bad. By slowing down the biodiesel conversion process due to the increase of catalyst requirement and potential stop formation in saponification. So in this result, that I show that the WCA has a higher than WCOB. This is due to the WC um, biodiesel WCOA as a feedstock for the biodiesel A has a lower FFA value compared to WCOB. This this due to the low the FFA content and moisture content was low in the WCO due to the reduce of thermal degradation and low usage of time. From the reaction time needed for WCO into the biodiesel was 150 minutes with the biodiesel yield of 94.81% and 87.58% respectively. Both WCO needed long time to convert the WCO to biodiesel, as their FFA content and moisture content was high at initial. Thus, it will affect the transformation reaction to progress and produce high biodiesel yield. From both condition, the optimal condition for parameters of temperature is 60 degrees Celsius and reaction time is 150 minutes. Next, we go to the analysis of biodiesel, which we take the condition from the optimal temperature is 60 degrees Celsius and reaction time of 150 minutes. For the first one, in terms of FF value, the biodiesel B from table shown was observed to be 1.2 times higher than the biodiesel A. These are due to the biodiesel B has a higher FFA value compared to biodiesel A, as the biodiesel B, the biodiesel B, WCOB as a feedstock for the biodiesel B as uh, going through for high degradation with three times of the repetition. From the result obtained, it was shown that my result was slightly higher from the standard and the reported FA value, which is 0.36% and 0.5% from the standard international standard of biodiesel. In terms of moisture content, the moisture content of biodiesel A sample was lower than WCOB. This is due to the lower initial moisture content in WCA uh, and the lower usage of time of usage. Thus, the FF value and moisture content also low. From the result of moisture content obtained, that my result was higher compared to the uh, American standard biodiesel, which is 0.05%. Thus, the WCO both WCO have to go into pre-treatment process, which is esterification to lower their FA value and moisture content before the clarification process. Next, we go to the viscosity, which biodiesel A has a lower viscosity at both temperature of 40 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius that compared to WCOB, which the WCO-A has a lower level of contaminants and degradation products compared to WCOB. Thus, to compare with the standard American standard testing and material D6751, the typical viscosity of biodiesel range was reported 1.9 to 6.0 millimeter squared per second, which to compare with my result was accepted as it was in the range of the standard testing material. Next, we go for the last analysis is functional group by using the FTIR, which there was a peak of CH group presence in between 2000 to 850 per centimeter and 2960 per centimeter. This it also shown the presence of ester group of C double bond O between 1750, and also there was a curve of group CO around 1240 to 1170 per centimeter. But to compare their quality, WCOA has a higher ester group as from the graph shown between 1900 per centimeter to 2400 per centimeter, has shown the high intensity of peak at, for the WCO-A, for biodiesel A compared to biodiesel B. Thus, it can show that biodiesel A has higher quality compared to biodiesel B, as the ester group content was high in the biodiesel A. Thus, in the conclusion, the higher biodiesel production was observed at 60 degrees Celsius and 150 minutes, which also shows the both condition achieve have obtained their optimal condition to produce the higher biodiesel yield. The next is the WCO. It has a lower FA value of 3.08% compared to WCOB. That is 3.64%, which indicate that WCOB has approximately 80% higher FFA content. In terms of moisture content, WCA has a 0.34%, significantly low than FCOB, that is 0.83%. Then, in terms of visibility, we can show that biodiesel A has a low viscosity than the biodiesel A. This has shown that biodiesel A have a good quality, um, has a good quality compared to biodiesel B. Based on LFTR spectra, from the result shown shown at the end of the slide, there is a biodiesel A has a higher ester group than biodiesel B. Hence, biodiesel A produce the high quality of biodiesel compared to biodiesel B. I think that's all from me. Thank you. And Assalamualaikum.